This is my Math 230 review on the topic of truth values and truth tables. It's section 2.2 in our textbook, and I have Wonder Woman joining me since she has the lasso of truth. All right, awesome. So the main thing that you need to know about this section is that you need to know the truth tables for the conjunction and the disjunction, the and or the or. All right. So here we go. And what you need to know about and is one, it's commutative. Order doesn't matter. So if you have a true and a true, it is true. Otherwise, the second you lie, the whole thing turns into a lie. So that is the and truth table, and we need to memorize that. We also have the disjunction or the or truth table. And the nice thing about the or is it's mostly true. So once you tell the truth, it stays true. But if you overall lie, then it is still a lie or a false. All right. So what I want to focus on right now for the review and the homework is to figure out truth values when you have compound statements. So this first one is problem 34 in the homework. It says that we want to find out the truth value of tilde, parentheses, P or not Q. And we have P is true, Q is false. All right, so we're going to start inside the parentheses. Since P is true, we've got a true. Or, now since Q is false, tilde Q will also turn into a true. Now the or, once you tell the truth, it stays true. So true or true is true. So that's the value of the entire set of parentheses. Now to do tilde true, the final result would be false. All right, awesome. Let's try one that has three values. So this is problem number 41 in the homework. It is not P or tilde P or Q, and P and tilde R. All right, we know that P is false, Q is true, R is false. So let's try this. And it doesn't matter which set of parentheses we start with first. All right, P was false, so tilde P would be true. Q was true. True or true? True. All right, now let's do the other set. We've got P is false. R is also false, so tilde R would be true. A false and a true. Well, and once you lie, it's a lie. And now, gluing the whole thing together, I want to know what a true and false is. And as we know from up above, it's going to overall be a false. All right. Now it's time to construct a truth table. We want to find a truth table for this lovely statement. A lot of times students don't know how to start to draw a truth table. So when I have two letters, I want to start with my two columns of P and Q. True, true, false, false, and then alternate. True, false, true, false. That'll give us all four options that will happen. My last column is my overall thing I'm trying to prove. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of baby step it and put multiple columns in. So I'm going to put a column for each of these parentheses. Now because this parenthesis also has a tilde out in front, I'm actually going to do two. One of just the parentheses and one with the tilde. All right, so here's what it's going to look like. I'm going to start with P and Q. Okay. Then I'm going to do P or Q. And then finally, the tilde P or Q. So what I basically have is I have a column just for this guy and a column just for this guy. But since there's a tilde, I actually made two columns. All right, so let's start with the first one. The and. Once you lie, you lie. So if it's all true, it stays true. But the second I have a false, it's false, false, and then false. All right, the next column, P or Q. Now I'm using these two for P and Q. So here when I do P or Q, once I tell the truth, it stays true. So this will be true, 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 and then this last one will be a false. Okay, tilde P or Q. We want to do the opposite of this column I just created. So the opposite would be false, 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 true. All right, we've got one last thing here. We're going to now glue it all together. Now, some students like to go ahead and write an equation. So here would be true, false, false, false. So what this is the column right over here. And then we're going to do or. And now the column that I just created here, which is F, 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 T. All right, I want to know what the overall answer is. Since we're gluing it without or, I'm going to have true, false, false, true. And there's my truth table. All right, I hope that review helped.